Look, I need to finish up here. Lots. Looks like a room key, maybe?
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
There's nothing fun to make a believer out of anything.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Yeah.
The Trasim seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
Please. I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy luxuriating in solitude. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were threatening me. I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat. Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta! I'd actually enjoy watching you try. But let's not allow our baser natures to prevail. In truth, I've grown tired of this rooftop anyway. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Right. Ta-ra. Away.
Be patient.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Brethren in blood, tell them!
Keeping my head down. Let's not get caught off guard. Taking my time in the shadows.
Where do I go from here? Breathe deep and move.
On my way. Someone was arranging these corpses.
I can't even catch my breath. May the gods take you first.
With haste.
It was a shapeshifter.
That might be worth a look.
What path lies before me?
So much blood. Must be where Father Logan was slaughtered.
Body parts. Is this some kind of display? Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it would seem.
What to do?
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything. go.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
The guard is busy with their...
We share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand together, we can never be
And if we fail, who will stand between them and the innocent?
You're talking to the wrong hunter. You need to see Ulma.
What's up for discussion?
Vampires to strike here.
Rechte Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony.
Im Orak. Ne. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. You find us honoring our dead, celebrating those who fell in battle trying to save our tribe. There is doom in the air these days, but welcome news too. Word has reached me that the undying Ketheric Thorm is destroyed, and if whispered tales can be believed, he was defeated by one looking much like you. No? A pity. The head of the shadow-cursed warlord would have made a fine trophy. But perhaps I can interest you in claiming another prize. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, His foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one. Our whole future. They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. Then we will settle for blood. Cazador must be destroyed. For the safety of the city, and to make sure no... If you do, may the gods keep...
Nest of serpents must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on fear. We will have to act for all our sakes.
To be wiped out, exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if we fail, who will stand between them and the innocent?
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone. If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was odd, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Again. Garen, you know the rule. We cook. My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut?
Nah.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. The way things are going, it might well come to that. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach him a lesson they'd never forget. I knew you'd feel the same way. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Yes, yes, yes! Slit and slice and chop and bleed them. Not a soul left alive.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Yours is a crude and clumsy violent sibling. You'll hack a jagged path through this city to reach me. Do not worry, slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
At least things have stayed interesting. Just out of view.
What to do?
Christine is pretty fun, but can't she help out a bit more?
One day I'll catch a break.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivendell.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you want to chat, talk to Nest.
Donations?
Be on your way, citizen.
Let's have a look.
So don't make trouble. Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners. You and I have nothing...
You see them over there? Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. Oh gods, oh gods. Look, let me live and I'll say nothing. I swear it. Just leave me and mine alone.
between you and me. I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Damn right.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
Here we are, Griselda. All in one piece.
I wish the cult had burnt more farm though. At least we got the stuff.
Bloody savages, Lord.
We're as desperate as the rest of us.
Can't give up now.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
So loud. Why are you... You... What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. I sense you are underdeveloped. Bring me a brain and I will help you augment yourself. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
What to do? These boots have seen everything. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
more for me. Don't waste a step. Here goes nothing.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
It's a racket, is what it is.
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about friends?
How big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
You work for the guild. I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We
A new face! Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. No routine here. We're the best in the city, delivering from Candlekeep to Waterdeep and beyond. At least, normally that's the case. We've had to limit our service. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you that much. Well, I'm sure you do. What's a few letters gone astray at a time like this?
This is Frank.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people.
It's run or set on by ours praying.
Still means murder. Still unsolved.
I should speak up.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. The best of us.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Of exactly this. Exactly... If you're looking for a handout,
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details, details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without Sharetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproven, I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find...
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. Cures of temperament are a touch beyond my skill set. Now, if you'll excuse me, what do you want to know? I reckon one of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. We give them everything.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge. Hiding Brilgor from fists. Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool, fool. Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will. A poisoned blade. Paralysis.
The spell's power went.
This must be where Shira Clarwen is buried.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, Died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the amulet spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Thou shalt return to me. Thou shalt have my blessing. Oh, no. This cannot, must not, shall not be. You must open her tomb in the open-hand temple post-haste. She may bless us, even beyond the veil.
You feel a chuckle.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing them.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say? Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark. I will give in.
Not a fight. Let's go. Blood follows me everywhere.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. forbearance. No, no.
I hated that to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Breathe deep and move.
Despite everything.
Don't give me trouble now. Moving in.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. How much further can I go?
This does not bode well.
Still means murder, still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Those folks works for the guild helps me feed them. Get away with whatever they like. There's a better person than both of us.
Refugees traveling along. Already stupid enough to leave camp.
Yeah.
Remind them that this is going on.
One of our Red Cap cleaners alerted me. Well,
going to
he
hire
threw a
all
rock
the
at me and said,
Just like that.
but I got his meat. Cleaning, cooking, construction.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard. The cult, they nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. For now, but I can't. It's up there and we're down here.
Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Off with you then. We don't need an audience, that's for sure. At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
That might be worth a look.
Right, Martha. At least here we'll stand a chance.
Never a dull moment. With a flick of the wrist. Breathe deep and move. A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
not a chance.
Here we go.
We're lucky there's stone decent.
To clean Crimson's cage, but not enough to organize. Madame Lucretius.
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Wonder what's past this. Can't slow down.
Something over there. Best get going. Have to keep going.
Actually, the patrons do the delivery.
She want me to sell it if it helps me feed a friend. A better person than still breathing, despite everything.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen?
Get away with whatever they like.
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Read all about it!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Let us talk to him.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldurs Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
much further can I go? Hope your soul is in good hands. Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
All right. What now?
How many died today? How many died tomorrow? Can't slow down.
Can't feel anything anymore. Like falling to sleep. Bed of my own guts. Oh, come to finish the job. What are you doing? Stop! No! Ah! Ah! Stop it! That tickles.
I see how you slither closer, Bell, even with your head neat.
She's toying with me. What does she want? But still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking.
You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
The Stone Lord doesn't need your help, cook. Nobody but us leaves this place alive.
You'll regret this.
May the gods take you first.
stones this way.
For the Stone Lord.
Tormentor!
Light on my feet.
time for mercy.
Road ahead. At least things have stayed interesting. Feel that one later. Watching me. No traps, please. Let's see. I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Still alive. So that's progress.
just a step.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
I said, step back.
That'll make a great headline.
What's that?
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou...
Try me.
Before you like
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
What? No! I've had so little time.
No time for mercy.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
absorb its potential, you consume it.
What path lies before me? I should speak up.
They spread like locusts. It is only right to mourn.
So we should do nothing.
We shed tears. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. Nothing. There is... And if whispered tales can be believed, a fine trophy. Perhaps Baldurs can fit that... What? It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire... May the gods keep...
There are so few of us left. Our strength was never needed.
To be wiped out. Exterminated.
God.
Nothing less will do.
I can practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge wherever you can from this mess. We'll make something
Clean the cookware, Mother Mona. Again. Garen, you know the room. We cook
Ranch isn't looking so good, man. No, we need to get into the city. Can't leave.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't. They're all wrong. Now go and... Oh, look. It's the barn enthusiast. Could be anything, couldn't it?
What? Is it fake?
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
I'm sure it will turn up. On our doorstep. You want to talk about bread?
Always room for more. That might be worth a look. What's in here?
stop me yet.
Let's move. At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's get going. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Have to keep going. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, sir! We can't wait.
And if
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
What's that?
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
You will when you come to drown.
in the gutter, then that's gonna be
Try the catch of the day.
Father, give me strength.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Don't give me trouble now.
Behind. Part of me. Not. It is our chance to start.
and I will gladly do so.
Have to keep going.
Maybe the...
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
The Black Mass has been 2 centuries in the making. We can take 5 minutes to find one more person. Well, hello, beautiful. Aren't you a sight to behold?
You must excuse my brother. He forgets that we have a very pressing engagement.
You must excuse my sister. She's a terrible bore. But you look like someone who enjoys a party. There's a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar. Why not join us? Oh, great! The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
We should
I've got a
return
long
for the
road ahead.
ceremony.
We have time.
Best
The
be on my
Master
way.
is still prepping our long-lost brother. Or what's left of him.
We are just leaving.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? I don't know. You're a pretty big bastard. I reckon you could chuck one further than most. But I catch your drift. It's alright, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something?
Best get going. Light on my feet. Bet I can crack that open. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Logan's name is written here too.
We have time. The Master is still prepping our long-lost brother. Or what's left of him.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
What's inside?
Let's move. I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Never a dull moment.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
No one stopped me yet.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
And I will glad.
Open up. Very well.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Here goes nothing.
Doesn't make any sense.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mate a temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing.
Good idea.
Part of me will miss
Damn priests. I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks! We're adventurous, damn it! The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is sure.
I suppose not nearly enough for him.
Isn't it right?
Use the clamping.
Welcome. A weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? One of those, are you?
There's plenty of room for role play in our establishment. If you have a change of heart and wish to be subdued, it's Fionn you should speak to. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Murdered! You gotta miss that face. Else, oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should... Twins, yes. They're through the... You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's in... The client's a favorite of hers, too. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. Everyone who's paid a visit looks... Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foul...
I want to give it a good rumble.
Lovely. And nice. Oh.
Sir, exquisite.
Pleasure house, den of decadent delights. No less than 2 maidens and a bachelor.
I wish I could put it on especially for you. I mean, to try.
Don't
I
take
don't
it
understand
off
why
like
there's
that.
such a type.
I want to give it a rumple.
You can stare as much as you like.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
You're welcome if you have the coin. This way.
Your tongue, spoon. Sorry.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try. Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
much prefer a cab. What to do?
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next? An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation? It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy. There's no judgment in darkness, no shame. Just the sensation of two bodies together in the moment. Just because I'm a drow, you think I've got a whip between my legs and a stiletto wedged between my breasts. As I'm relatively new to this business, unlike my brother, I'm not comfortable letting my clients go too far. Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you feel something touch you. Icy fingers running down the nape of your neck. You shudder as you feel hot breath on your cheek.
Just relax. Give yourself over to the sensation. Lie back and let it take you.
Her lips meet yours and you feel your body flush with heat, racing through your limbs, followed by the dancing tingle of her cold fingers. She lets out a whimper as you kiss lower, lower, lower on her body.
Thank you. Thank you.
She tastes like a dessert prepared just for you as she shivers and shakes. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you brave the streets again. Even in the best of times, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the correct...
Of any foul wind, name the price.
Is there anything? I'm not...
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. You're too kind, and extremely insightful. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect, and then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort, or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Destiny waits in the wings. Find the brain, destroy it, and seize that crown.
Such a curious artifact.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? You did? Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Don't give me trouble now.
All right. What now? Breathe deep and move.
Wherever you need, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
Sorry. What's up for discussion?
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So you lied to me. In spite of all our progress together, still you would abuse my trust.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet, can it be? Among the... Take it. Wheel is tick. Now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the... Once inside, smash. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heaven...
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, I do.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his... But he will see reason. I prom... Yes. But you will meet this challenge, as...
New guy.
I wish I could. I mean, to try.
Guild. Yeah. That's right. We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vows.
You have the key to my heart.
Damn, Hoots. That new bat.
I'll take that as a...
Take it however you want. But I... Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of... Oh, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long, we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. You've made his century, you know. You're going to save us, Baldur's Gate, everyone, he says. The boss is always right. even though he's so very wrong. More than anything, my old dwarfen master used to beat me and feed me scraps. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example. Talking about this won't end well for either of us. So, if you'll excuse me, conversation's over. We'll celebrate together in the...
That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
I can wear it to dinner with your folks.
You're not wearing armor, to meet my mother and father. No screw too loose, no door too unhinged.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Bodyguards does a man need? Get on then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates!
Triumph after triumph. You have excelled in base villainy. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. You have reached the time of majority, and you shall come into your birthright. But another seeks to disinherit you. Do not let her be your death. Your father loves you. You have already made us so proud. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your line. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is greater than you could have dreamed. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion. The cruelty of the Slayer leaps around within. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, dear sister, must die by your hand, an offering in Baal's sanctum. Your heart pines for the love of your lord. Today is a wonderful day for murder.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't very glaze that pizza.
Could have hired 2 dozen more fists for the cost of that thing.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire.
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
Mistaken.
All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Hunk of junk stomping around. Who needs them when you've got
Calm down,
flaming
dear.
fist?
It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't very glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in
The
no
house was
time.
on fire. We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house.
You've been saying that for
before the
ages, and we're
fire
still
started.
here. What are they waiting for?
I don't
My
know,
friend
dear.
means to say is that the witness
I
must have
don't
been
know.
mistaken.
All we can do is be
Leah
patient.
drunk.
Better.
The people used to respect
I
the
almost
fist.
believed you this time.
Now they call for the steel watch.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't very glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
Could
That's
have
why
hired
nothing's
2
gonna
dozen
happen to
more
us.
fists for the
We'll tell
cost
them
of
what
that
happened,
thing.
and we'll
The
be
house
home
was
in
on
no
fire.
time.
We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered
You've
the
been
house
saying that for ages, and
before
we're
the
still
fire
here.
started.
What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear.
What my friend
I
means to
don't
say is that
know.
the witness must have been
All we can do is
Mistake.
be patient.
probably a drunk.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Calm down, dear.
Hunk
It
of
won't
junk
happen, I
stomping
swear.
around. Who needs them when you've got flaming fists?
Oh, I can't very glaze that pizza. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in
The
no
house was
time.
on fire. We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house.
You've been saying that for
before
ages,
the
and we're
fire
still here.
started.
What are they waiting for?
I don't
My
know,
friend
dear.
means to say is that the witness
I
must have
don't
been
know.
mistaken.
All we can do is be
Leah
patient.
drunk.
All we can do is be patient.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken.